Welcome to Sew Very Easy. My name is Laura, and there are times that we need to keep our hair off of our face. And these knotted little headbands are a lot of fun to wear and a lot of fun to make. I have a pattern where you can make one, and it can be changed into 3 or 4 different ways. For these headbands, we do need to start off with some good stretchy fabric. I would recommend a stretch which has a nice big stretch. 5 inches goes to at least 8 inches. You can use the stretch knit that has a little bit of a stretch, but the ones with the big stretch are definitely more comfortable. We are going to need 1 long strip of fabric, approximately 8.5 inches, and we're going to start at a piece at about 45 inches. So it's just this one long piece, and that stretch needs to go down at that length. So we have that piece, 8.5 inches, it's about 45 inches. We're going to adjust that size after. But the first thing we need to do is sew those long sides together. Start on one end and stitch about 2 inches, and then leave about a 2 or 3 inch opening, and then stitch all the way down to the back. Now, if you have a serger, this is a great time to use it. If not, use that stretch stitch on your machine. Once we have that long tube stitched, it'll be easy to turn it right side out. So we have this long tube, fold that tube in half, and this is where we're going to fit it on for size. We're going to match up those 2 edges, hold that fold, and just wrap it right around your head. From here, you're going to be able to see how much is going to be able to come off. The thing about these is they shouldn't be tight. If they're too tight, they're going to slide off of your head. So I'm going to take that, and I can pinch, and I'm going to be able to see how much I'm going to be able to take off. That I'm going to be able to cut, and that is going to be my size. This particular measurement from the fold to where I need to cut is about 23 inches, and it does have a good stretch. So I'm going to cut off that extra. So we have this long tube. We're going to be able to sew this together. Just smooth it out and match up that raw edge. I have that one edge where I have that opening. This piece with the opening, I'm just going to lift it up a little bit, and I'm going to pin those 3 edges together, not that top piece. Then take this top piece and just tuck those in. There's my pin and that little piece. Now I'm going to be able to match up those edges. It's going to look a little strange because we did turn that one piece out. Now just stitch all 4 of those layers together. Once those are stitched together, we're going to be able to turn that right side out. Now we have a perfect flat tube. This headband is now done. We have a little hole that we can stitch up, but when we look inside, all of those stitches are inside. So we will have no exposed stitching at all. Now there are a few different ways that we can wear this. The first way would be making a knotted headband. I like to make the seams go inside, and that back seam I'm going to put on one hand and just pull it over to the other. I'm going to twist my hand, and it won't matter what hand. I'm going to take that palm and just turn it down. So I've just have done that. Just take my hand and move it down. My hand, just move it down. I now have that little roll in the center. Bring those 2 sides together and pull them, and we now have that headband. So you see we have that nice big knot. From here, we can just slip this over our head and put it on. So let me show you again. I have that seam here I'm twisting this, matching it up, smoothing it out. So I have that hole and it's going to go over my head. I'm going to bring all my hair to the back and you can see where I have that knot and bring it up. Now I can take time and smooth this all out and the headband is done. We can do that same twist while we're wearing it. I'm going to take that seam, put it to the back of my neck. So I have this long sort of necklace and I'm going to twist it once, twist it twice, put this piece over the back of my head, and there is that knot. And it's on. So we can wear it knotted and we can wear it not knotted. We can wear it sort of flat. I'm going to start with that seam at the back of my neck. And this time I'm only going to twist it once and I'm going to slide it on my head. And this time I'm going to just take one piece at a time and I'm going to smooth it out, put it on, take that second piece, smooth it out, and put it on. So I have a smooth one. It can be worn just as a long scarf, and if you're wearing a collared shirt, you can just put it underneath the collar just like you would a necklace, and that's going to give some color into your clothing. So we could just leave it there until the day gets really warm and then just place it on however we want it to go. And we're ready to go, done for the day. One row of stitching, close off that back seam and we're done. And it's nice that we have options on wearing it. They definitely are a lot of fun to make and they make up really quick. I do hope you enjoyed today's episode on the knotted hairband, and thank you for joining me today on Sew Very Easy. Feel free to subscribe. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. I do have a newsletter. It's all free under Sew Very Easy. Thanks again for joining me. Bye for now.